Thank God there's
right?
Wi-Fi. Hey everybody, welcome to my update this week. This Friday we're talking about our mission trip to Haiti, and I have some veterans of our Haiti mission trips and really what a blessing these trips are. And so today we're really just going to talk through this mission trip that we've got coming up in October, because we want to kind of demystify things and tell people what's going on and encourage you to be a part of this trip. And so I've got Gary Pribyl with me, and I've got Chris Nelson as well. And so thanks for joining me.
You Absolutely.
It's awesome. All right, so first things first about Haiti. So Haiti is, out in the Gulf of Mexico, right? So Caribbean. So everybody knows where it's at. It's on the same island as the Dominican Republic, but it is certainly much poorer than the Dominican Republic. A lot of people talk about going to the DR for a vacation,
right.
Not necessarily Haiti, even though the beauty is absolutely the same. So we go to Haiti to serve at UCI. Tell us a little bit just about UCI and their ministry.
Well, UCI with John and Christy have been started, I think, in 2006, and it's an incredible thing. They built with nothing there on a plateau, and now it's just an unbelievable campus with a university, 2 elementary schools, and it's amazing how they pull the Haitians in to do so many things, and they're a standalone, really great place to go, and we're very thankful that we have that relationship with them to be able to do that.
And so, Chris, you've been to UCI, you've been to the campus. How many times have you been there?
Well, Gary and I were trying to figure that out, and I want to say 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So they just kind of meld together sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you get there, and so you stay on the campus, correct?
Correct.
And I've never been there. So how big of a campus are we talking about?
It's fairly large. I wouldn't even know how many acres that is.
I wouldn't know, but I'd say it'd have to be at least 500 to 600 acres.
Oh wow!
It's big.
Wow, that's
It's
big.
Big.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
But we do go out from the campus
Sure.
because we go out with Vacation Bible School to little villages, which is one of our favorite things, I think, and see the young kids there and take them food and cook a meal and do the VBS. And I'm really lucky because I get to do the filming for the VBS in the villages. Each child gets his own picture taken.
Which they don't get. I mean, that's something that just doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Right.
and then we have developers right there. We can develop it and we put it on a thing like Jesus Loves You, put their picture on it and give it back, and it's tremendous. That's a real gem for them, you know.
Simple things.
Yeah.
It's simple things, absolutely.
Yeah. So you stay at UCI, and it's a safe place, and there are probably not all the modern conveniences that we have in America, but probably
It's not bad. I mean,
Right.
it's not terrible horrible. There's Wi-Fi, so we can communicate to family.
Thank God there's
right?
Wi-Fi.
There's Wi-Fi. And there are showers. I mean, you get to take a shower,
Yes,
and sometimes the water's warm and sometimes it's not, but that's okay.
Sure. Sometimes it dribbles, sometimes it doesn't.
And we get 3 square meals a day, which are awesome. So you get around by walking and wear your walking shoes. So
it's the people that you get to meet in Haiti, just like for the meals, the cooks. They come in at daylight and they bring in their mesquite and they get the fires going, and we have fresh coffee and everything. And the facility is very, very nice for mission teams. Very nice. So,
Yeah, that's really great. So you talked about cooks and food. So what's the food like in Haiti?
it's really good. Rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
And beans and rice.
yeah.
Yep.
And then if you're tired of that, you can put a little sauce on it. Start all over again.
That sounds about
I
right.
love their fresh fruits, though.
Yes.
I mean, their bananas are about
Yeah,
twice the size
yeah.
of the bananas here, and they're just melt in your mouth. They're really great, and other foods. And
But the food is, I mean,
The
it's
food's
typical.
great.
Yeah, the food is great, and sometimes it's macaroni and cheese, sometimes it's spaghetti. I mean, it's
Sure.
yeah, it's your good stuff. Sometimes you see the goat being, taken to the, yeah,
Yeah, right. Yes.
It happens.
The things that we don't witness in
Right.
America, right? We go to the grocery store, the goat's there.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I didn't pet the goat in the morning, and then yeah,
Occasionally you'll have meat, but not very
not
often.
very often. Yeah.
Meat is a real treat
Yeah.
to the Haitian people.
Yeah.
And when they have their yearly celebration at UCI,
Yeah, that's
they
pretty
get
amazing.
all these bones with meat on them and cook them for a long time. Everybody
Yeah.
gets some meat.
Yeah.
And that is a premium.
Sure.
It really
Sure.
is.
Right.
So,
Right.
although chickens are becoming more popular there.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, UCI raises about 10,000 chickens now.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and
Wow.
and they have layers there. They're laying twice a day and selling eggs out to Pignon and some of those places.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
It's just a really great thing.
Yeah.
So you talked a little bit about some of the things that you do. You talked about taking pictures and working with kids. What else do you do when you go down to Haiti?
Well, as an educator, I love working at the school. And so we teach them English. We work on English every day, and we get to work with the kids and prepare lessons for the kids, which is really fun. We have interpreters that are helping us, and we're trying really hard to learn that Haitian Creole when we're
Sure,
here.
sure.
But working in the school for me is just a blessing, and being able to do that and be a part of that has been really cool.
Yeah, that's great.
What I observe too with you guys, you do such a great job, and these kids just absorb it. They're just, I mean, it's just incredible how much the kids love that kind of thing and teaching and all of that. So,
Learning is loud in Haiti. Learning is really loud in Haiti because they don't have the technologies that we have here. So a lot of it is call and response, which I love.
Sure.
And I think that's why they're really good at singing too, because there's sing-songy kind of learning happening. It's fun.
And English has to be kind of a lifeline for them on a lot of levels.
well, the translators, see, that's how they become a translator, if they can speak English well. And we're part of that in that we can help them by paying for translators, paying for cooks, and it gives them some energy and financial help. So we do that.
That's great. That's great. So, personal highlights. Is there just anything that from a previous trip that you just say, this, I will never forget this?
My first trip that we went to, we got to be part of that celebration. There's a yearly celebration, and literally thousands of people come in. But to see the baptisms that are happening, in the creek, it's full immersion baptisms, and you get really emotional to see that and to be a part of that. And then the worship itself is like 3 hours long, and you don't even think that it's 3 hours long because the choirs are singing and everybody's singing. It's just not the choirs, and they're so into it. And the band that they have, it's just the worship experience for me was amazing.
Me too. Chris.
Amazing.
It's incredible, and I think their love for Jesus is so strong. I mean, I benefit from going over there because their love for Jesus is 24/7. It's not just Sunday mornings and let's dress up and go to church. It's the way they show compassion for their fellow men and their children and all of that. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. One thing that I think you've probably heard before is that you go on mission trips and you think that you go there to do this great service for somebody who's maybe poor or whatever, whatever you're thinking beforehand, and then you leave and you come back and you realize I have been tremendously blessed by everyone that I've met.
Can't possibly give what you get.
Yes.
Well, the other highlight of the trip is that we prepare to go. So we go as a family. I mean, we've done monthly trainings together and built a community with each other that by the time we get there, we're like, we don't want to go home because we've been together now, and then we're together for a week, and then we're a family when we go, and that's just an amazing
so
thing.
True.
Yeah.
They're bonding. I mean, Chris never used to even talk
Right,
to.
I know. Right? You're really hard to
Right,
get along
right,
with.
yeah. Don't talk to that guy.
No, it's really
I know.
true. It's
Yeah.
really true. The
Yeah.
bonding
And the
is-
team each time is different. I mean, we've gone on several teams together, but each time you go, the dynamics of the team
Right.
is different. And even though the jobs might be similar in what you do, what you experience is 10 times different, you know? So,
Yeah, that's neat.
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to end by just sharing with everybody why they should go. But before that, I want to talk about just the elephant that's in the room. I lead trips over to Israel and places like that, and everybody knows what's going on in Israel right now. And we know that Haiti, in a lot of people's minds, is an unsafe place and things like that. And so one of the ways that we've changed how we're going down to Haiti, this is really, really important,
Yeah.
is that we used to fly into the capital, which is Port-au-Prince, which is really where most of the chaos is. Corruption, violence, things like that. But instead, we've lined up with Mission Fellowship International, yes, and they fly planes out of West Palm Beach down to Cap Haitian, and then you get your passport stamped there, this is so far away from Port-au-Prince.
Right.
It's real quick. You get off the plane, you get your passport stamped, you get back on the plane, and you fly to Pignon,
Right.
which is where UCI is.
Yeah, 5-10
Yeah.
minutes away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most people don't realize that Haiti is that close to America, so you don't need this big jumbo jet to fly on,
Right.
and big airports. So
I think a lot of people have the misconception of the fear of the unknown. We all have that. And we wonder, well, what am I going to do there? Will I be able to keep up with the team? And even old guys like me can do that because they have mercy on me.
you're the heart of the team.
Right.
You're,
That is so true.
I'm the token senior citizen.
don't say that. We want the senior citizens out there thinking, oh no, I'm gonna have to go with Gary, and he's the only guy I have to hang out with. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Sure love to have everyone go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least once, and I'll
Yeah.
guarantee you they'll probably want to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I truly believe that mission trips change people's lives. I mean,
No question.
your faith, it just changes. It's like taking a steroid shot for faith.
Yes, it
It's
is.
it's tremendous. So, will you just share why, people are watching this, maybe they're thinking, yeah, I might want to do this. What would be the thing that you would say to them that's going to tip them over the edge and say, yes, I'm signing up?
It's just what you can do and how you can serve in a manner that's totally appreciated. The bonding that you get with the Haitian people, it's everlasting, and the bonding with the team. That's really, really great. And so it's the fear of the unknown is gone the second you start getting together, learning what it's really about.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
God puts that on our hearts. I mean, that's something that, for me, it was like there was just this constant little, you need to think about this. And that was God putting it on my heart that I want you to serve. I want you to do that. And then talking to people who had gone helped me figure it out. And knowing that it's not just something that you sign up for and you go. You're very prepared in going. It's not, I don't know what my job is going to be. I know what my job is going to be. It might change. I have to be flexible.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's God is going to put that on your heart,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
There's always plenty of things to do.
there is.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's just sitting and talking to people, which is the most fun part.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So
Yeah.
Getting to work right with the Haitian
Yeah.
people.
doing the
Yeah.
cement floors.
They're so
that was
appreciated.
awesome.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, and the prayer walks. I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
itself, and delivering food to people, and then being able to walk within the community and get to know the people there and
Yeah.
talking to them. And it's amazing how friendly people are. They look at you and they say, bonjour, bonsoir,
Yes.
and they're very excited to see us there.
I remember one prayer walk that I was on, and we went to this home, and there was a very old man out there, and it's kind of like a lot of cultures do, where the older people stay with the younger people, their family. And we said, do you have any prayer requests? And he said, my prayer request would be that we have enough food to serve or to feed our family for a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one other experience when we took some of the young people to on a field trip, we came in and we had boxed lunches for everyone. And I had 2 young men that was with me, and we prayed and we started to eat. And I'm thinking, this is pretty good. It's chicken, you know. And they took about 2 or 3 bites and they quit. And I said, don't you like this food? And they said, yeah, but we want to make sure the rest of our family gets something to eat.
Yep.
We'd
And
taken it to a
boy.
restaurant, and so, yeah.
Does that just get you right,
Right.
there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is probably my 2 cents that I'm just going to throw in here. Y'all are the experts. You've been to Haiti many more times than I have. But for me, the change is, you know, if you're sitting watching this and you feel like your faith is stagnant, you feel like you're tired of the mundane in your life, and you're living in America, which is the greatest country in the world, and you've got so many things, but you know, the American culture is kind of complain about stuff, right? If you want to break out of all that, come down to Haiti.
Absolutely.
God will change your heart
Immediately.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really important. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and so thanks everybody for watching. If you have any more questions about our Haiti mission trip, you can find information on our webpage. You can certainly talk to Marlis, our Director of Outreach. You can talk to me. Obviously, you can talk to Gary and Chris as well. But thanks for watching. God bless you as you connect faith and life.